the livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The livest cloud radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block, live on your dial. Every Thursday from 7 until 8 p.m., man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis. Got my man Money holding it down. What's the deal?
What it do? What the business is?
Man, you already know it don't do a damn thing until we get it popping. You feel me? As long as you feel me, dog, that's all that matters.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, but it's been a long week since since last week. So tell me what's good with you, bro? What's been going on? Don't tell me you've been working this whole time, bro.
Man, I got a couple days off, man. I ain't really do too much enough, man.
You got a couple days off. What?
Yeah.
How did they allow that?
I don't know, man, but I thank him. I thank the master.
Thank the master.
Right.
Yeah. But you say you went to the show? What you see at the show?
Right along too.
Oh, was it worth it?
Yes, it was.
I heard it was better than the first one. So is that true?
Way better than the first one, dog.
Way better than the first one? What?
Man, I'm talking about I'm busting out laughing in the middle of the movie. I ain't did that in a while, man.
Right. Oh shit, that's what's up then. All right. When did you go see that?
I think I went to go see that Saturday.
Saturday? Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I got off from work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, went to go see that. It was pretty funny, man.
Yeah, I heard it was that deal, low key.
It was, man. It was hilarious, bro.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out then.
Yeah,
that's what's up. Yeah, cause I was trying to wait though, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was gonna go see it myself. I was trying to wait, but Coco J's supposed to be coming this way in a couple weeks, so she asked me to wait so we can go together. So I'm gonna wait. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna wait though. Yeah, I'm going to, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wait it out. I'm on my sucker shit for 2016.
As long as it's worth it.
As long as it's worth it, I'm shit. What else been going on with you, boy?
Not too much, man. Your boy just waiting on the season of Vikings to come out. The next season of Vikings, I got done with that. You know what I mean?
Dude, so I happened to see a preview of that. And it's on the History Channel, dog. It's on the same channel as the Hitler shit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I didn't even know. I just happened to. I think because I downloaded the History Channel app because I was watching all that shit, and it should an advertisement popped up and said and started talking about. I was like, damn, this is shit that Monk be talking about. Damn, Vikings.
Check it out, bro. So you can check it out now.
Yeah, I can check it out now. I had no idea what channel it was on because you had it all fucked up. But so now I know. So I might check it out, dog. You say it's going into season 2 now?
3.
3? Oh, you already seen 2 seasons already.
Yeah, I binge watched it.
Oh, all right. Binge watched it. I hate that shit.
Man, I did it though, man.
That's what it is. Right.
I get I was at the TV.
I wonder who came up with that shit. Binge watching.
Yeah, Netflix.
Right. Yeah, Netflix. I figured it. Yeah, but so I know you go catch the 3rd season of that, and you went to the show this Saturday. Well, I mean, you had 2 days off though, man. What the hell could you do with yourself? You ain't had 2 days off in how long?
I don't know, man. A couple weeks, man.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
A couple weeks, dog.
Yeah.
But it felt good though.
I bet it did, man. One of those days you just had to do nothing, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if you ain't just do nothing on one of them days, you wasted your time. You might as well went to work.
Right. I did absolutely nothing Monday. I cooked some few things for my baby. That pineapple upside down pancakes,
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Yeah. Don't hate on Pancake Mondays, bro.
It's all good, man. I seen that shit. I don't even like pineapple, so I don't give a fuck.
Hey, you would like those, bro.
Yeah, it did look good, but pineapples ain't, they ain't my cup of tea.
Right. A lot of people don't like the sweets for breakfast, but
right, no, I can't do it.
Right. But I mean, teach his own.
There we go.
I love my pancakes.
I feel you. I'm trying to get this shit set up right quick. I got my little Periscope shit going real quick. See if we can get it set up correctly. Yeah, all right, I think we good now. Yeah, I got the Periscope going, man. Hey, so look, shout out to all the people that's on eblockradio.com, all the people that's on Periscope. Now, this is our very first broadcast, so I'm excited about that. So check out the D hat, man, because we from the D. Even though I'm not in Detroit right now, but, you know, still repping my city.
You still in the D.
For sure. Well, I mean, I just ain't, you know, I just ain't there physically. But, you know, I still represent, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's kind of cool, man. This is my first Periscope broadcast. So, shout out to all the E-Block Radio followers, all the Hood Howard Stern followers, man. Hope y'all enjoy this first Periscope. I'm not going to let y'all in on the whole show, though, man. You're going to have to go to www.eblockradio.com to check out the whole show. But we gonna let y'all get a little tidbit of the beginning, you know what I'm saying? A little tidbit of the beginning. Got my good microphone in the shot, so y'all can see my gold mic, because I got a gold microphone, because that's how we do it, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you didn't know, I got my gold microphone. Okay. How many times did I say that? But right, that was four. Oh, so you keep it count, motherfucker? Yeah. But anyway, man, what else been going on with you, boy?
Other than that, dog, that's it, dog. That's it for you, boy. Your boy, you know, keep it low to the ground like an ant, like I always do. You know
I feel.
But what's popping with your boy? What's popping with my boy?
Man, you know, it ain't a whole bunch of nothing, man. Just trying to stay low to the flow, like you be saying, you know, stay low to the flow like an ant. But, you know, just doing my daily grind, man, trying to get this E-Block Radio thing, you know, up and popping. I mean, we got a good musical guest tonight, too, man. Shout out to my man, Mac Boy Chris, representing Detroit, of course, you know what I'm saying, 313, Mactown, you know what I'm saying, Mac Ave, East Side, you know what I'm talking about? So, you know, pardon my East Side, you know what I'm saying, if you're from Detroit, you know what it is. And it's crazy because, he got an Instagram picture sitting in the parking lot of the Mac and Bewick supermarket and shit, man. So if you're from the East Side, there, you already know how it goes down on Mac and Bewick. If you don't know, then you're not truly from the East Side. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mac Boy Chris, man. We gonna play his music at the end of the night tonight, and of course he just dropped an album. It's everywhere. It's on iTunes, on Google Play, on Dat Piff. It's everywhere. All right, so it's Boss Music too. All right, so this is the second volume of Boss Music. So shout out to Detroit, man, doing their thing, man. Mac Boy Chris coming up at the end. Yeah, for sure. And too, the grind been going good because I've been getting people reaching out to me now, you know, looking for, you know, trying to get on the show, you know, get their music played on the show. A couple of people even asked for interviews. We ain't up on the interview game yet, you know what I'm saying? Right. But we go get up on the interview game. But if you got music, man, you can hit me up, Q Lewis at flipside-ink.com, and send an MP3 or an inquiry, you know, whatever you want to do. Hit me up on Instagram, Hood Howard Stern, or on Twitter, Hood Howard Stern, man. Just shoot me a DM or something, and, you know, shit, let's work. You want to get some music played, we'll play your music. And then also we get into Real Rap Radio at the this Saturday, actually. So you can send music for that, too. That's an all-music show, so that'll work for the music heads. But, man, outside of that, dog, just been, you know, I hate to rub it in, bro, but just been enjoying that Colorado weather. You feel me? It's 58 degrees today. Yeah. You feel me? 58 degrees. Yeah, man, I had to do a little, what's my man name? Damn, what was my man's name? Oh, shit, I can't think of his name. Damn, the white comedian and shit. Man, I can't think of his name now.
Jerry Owens?
Oh, hell no. No, old school, man. Ford Fairlane. What was that nigga's name, though? Oh, shit. I'm gonna remember it later on, probably. But yeah, you know, feeling good, 58 degrees, you know what I'm saying? The sun going down a little bit now, so it's probably about 49, you know, it's about 50 degrees. I'm sorry, I love y'all. I love y'all in the D, man.
No, you don't.
I do, man. I love y'all in the D, dog, but you know, Colorado weather is doing me right now. I'm sorry. Yeah. But other than that, man, dog, just been staying low to the flow, dog. Just trying to keep this grind hustle going. You know what I'm saying? Show my Detroit people some love on the music tip, and everybody around the nation too, man. So don't think I'm just showing love to the D. I got some Atlanta people coming out. I got some Denver people I done played on the radio. So I'm trying to break records like the DJs used to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's hard to get radio play on the big radio on the big radio scale because there's so much politics involved. You feel me? But from here, I'm trying to just break records from the ground level. You feel me? So when y'all make it, don't forget about your boy, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah. But other than that, though, I know we got to jump off into topic, but I want to talk about just a couple of things, man, before we jump off into both of the topics, because we got two topics tonight. We're going to talk about the Flint water crisis, of course, and then we're going to talk about, should black people be boycotting the Oscars. Now, just to kind of segue into that, the first thing I want to talk about, though, is Stacey Dash. Now, I hinted on this last week because we was just kind of bringing it up. But did you ever see any stories about what Stacey Dash was saying?
Oh yeah, I heard a couple stories about what she was talking about. How it's racist for us to have the BET awards and all that crap. You know what I mean? I can't believe the words that came out of her mouth, bro. Like honestly, like you haven't been through the struggle. You was a silver spoon baby. Right. So you already, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know the struggle. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and definitely you couldn't know nothing about slavery because, God damn, you just disregarding all that like it never happened. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I can't dig with her, bro. I had posted up a little post where you know how Dave Chappelle did the little thing where he's like, the race thing. Yeah, the race thing. Yeah, it's like race draft. Yeah, the race draft. It was like we'll trade Stacey Dash and we'll trade RavenSymone for Adele. I think I see it over, dog. Yeah. Wait. I put it on. Yeah, we could trade it though, but I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, just a little bit, because we radio personalities, so we got to try to look at all angles of the story. But man, now I realize she's a correspondent, or I believe a correspondent for Fox News, which explains a lot of shit. And I'm a piggyback off something my man Zoe said on the 5150 show. He was like, how shit happen in the hood and people go, or the reporters and shit go to the most raggediest motherfucker there. You know what I'm saying? To get the word on what happened. Right. He said Stacey Dash is that person for Fox 2. So for Fox News rather, they go get the most ignorant motherfucker and then ask their opinion on something. And that's what happened. So you get Stacey Dash's opinion. Yeah, but it's everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know what I'm saying? So feel me on that. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I think it's so far off. Like for her to say that shit like BET shouldn't be in existence, basically saying that she thinks that at some point we're on an even platform. That ain't never been the case. So if we were ever on an even platform, then shit like that would never even need to exist. We would never have to create our own avenues, which at the end of the day, we end up selling back to the man anyway. But at least we did take that initiative to get this shit started. And then, of course, at the end of the day, though, it got shifted. The powers got shifted back. Because you know what happened when your voice get too strong. That's the reason I say a lot of times when we get real political on our show, even though we just a couple of cats from the 48205, you know what I'm saying? Just a couple of cats from Detroit. But sometimes we get a little too deep, and all of a sudden the internet stopped working and shit like that. I swear, man. I swear it has something to do with that. I just hope they don't Bill Cosby and stuff. Well, everybody keep hating on Bill.
Yeah.
I hope they don't Bill Cosby, because Bill Cosby's about to get a voice. He's about to get NBC. So
right.
Now that he's about to get NBC, he raped white girls, like 15 million white girls. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly, and that be the problem. They be scared that somebody gonna get too big of a voice, and and because it's such a struggle for us to come together anyway. So if we ever get a voice big enough, boy, it's gonna be true. It's gonna be held up in Harlem, boy. You feel me? Sure. And they know that though, so that's why a lot of that shit gets shut down.
Yeah, that's why they shut Bill down.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's why they shut Bill down. And you know what? No disrespect to any of the women, man. If any of that shit is true, you know what I'm saying? It need to be handled, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole other story, man. I don't even want to get off into that. Hey, but look, I just want to give y'all a preview though, real quick. I just want to give y'all a preview on Periscope. So right now, if you're on Periscope and you want to check out the whole show, you can just go to www.eblockradio.com. We're talking about the Flint water crisis. We're getting ready to talk about the whiteout at the Oscars, man. So if you want to comment on that, you can hit us up too, 760-283-4647, and hit that number 1 key, man. I got to peace out to my people on Periscope, man. Thank y'all for checking me out. You know what I'm saying? It's like the pregame. So if you want to check out the real show, man, make sure right now you go to www.eblockradio.com, man. We go continue on, even though we live right now. This is some phenomenal shit right here because this is my first Periscope. So man, shout out to all the people that check me out on Periscope today. I'm gonna get real I'm gonna get real physical with this Periscope after a while. But peace out to my people on Periscope, man. Make sure you check me out on Twitter and Instagram, man. Hood Howard Stern. Holla at your boy. Peace. But yeah, all right, so we still live. We still live on the radio, but I just want to give my Periscope people some love real quick. And let me see. All right, here we go. Yeah, we back. All right, so yeah, that's what's up. But what's going on at the crib though? What's going on in the D, bro?
Nothing too much. Nothing. Flint overriding everything. You know what I'm saying? Flint right now is nationwide right now. You know what I mean? Like. And it's kind of messed up, bro. I mean, I don't know if that's what the first thing we're going to jump on, but that's the only thing that's...
We're going to jump on. Yeah, we're going to jump on that first. And then, to be honest with you, that's such a serious situation that we may spend the most time on that, actually.
Right. But, I mean, honestly, bro, people's heads should roll off this, bro. Like, literally, heads should roll, bro. Like, people in the government, like the fucking senator, whatever that motherfucker name is, that motherfucker, governor. I mean, I said senator, my bad. But the governor, whoever the fuck his name is, I know his name, I just don't like to say it. But, heads need to roll, bro, because none of that shit should happen, bro. Ain't no way in the hell, bro.
Yeah.
These niggas water like somebody pissed in it, bro.
Right.
I mean, probably somebody did piss in it, but come on, bro. Nobody drinking.
That is funny. I know what you mean.
Yeah, but, I mean, come on, bro. I'm not drinking Goldwater, bro.
Right.
That's the case. I'll make me some tea or something, bro. That's not tea, bro. Like, that's just, Like, no, it's filthy, bro.
It's terrible. And real quick, too, like I said, we got I think we're going to have a lengthy discussion today, so we'll skip the commercial break right now. Real quick, though, don't forget if you're on eblockradio.com or if you're on Blog Talk Radio, you can hit us up, 760-283-4647, and hit that number 1 key, man. We want to talk about the Flint water crisis and also the whiteout at the Oscars. But, yeah, on the Flint water tip, like you said, it's national now. So it's getting national attention, which is good because they need some help. Now, the thing is, though, is that, yeah, all right, man, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start it off. We're going to make it racial. I'm sorry. We're going to make it racial. But this is the thing, though, because I know a lot of people that don't live in Michigan may not, be aware of this. So, for all my people that's out of town that's listening or, checking us out on eblockradio.com, the thing is that, Detroit, the water treatment in Detroit is one of the better treatment centers, definitely in Michigan, if not in quite a few states, in America. So it's one of the better treatment centers. And the thing is that if you remember, Monk, I'll throw it off to you. If you remember a few years back when Jennifer Granholm was governor, Patterson, the Oakland County commissioner, was they was trying to work out a deal to where the suburban cities could benefit off of the water treatment, off of the water system. So that fell through, and basically all that means is that I mean, I hate to say it, but all that means is that the white people was trying to they was trying to get some money out of the city that didn't really belong to them. And then when that plan fell apart, then they started, all right, well, in that case, y'all ain't gonna get no money from us then. But just on the tip of they didn't want to pay the city nothing, they killing people. So what's the trade off? You know what I'm saying? So they took that upon themselves to say, you know what, we straight then, we go get our own thing, knowing that their infrastructure was all fucked up. That didn't just happen. That didn't happen last year or the year before last. Shit don't go that bad that fast. Nope. No, hell no. That means that shit's been like that for a minute. Now this is what I heard. This word on the street. Now I haven't been able to verify this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have time to verify this information. But word on the street is that Kwame, our boy, your boy Kwame, wrote a letter to I don't know who he sent it to. I don't know if he sent it to the family and then they publicized it. But word on the street is he say that them motherfuckers been knew about that shit. He said well before they even the numbers they looking at, talking about 2014 or something when it first happened. He said they been knew about that shit. Mm-hmm. See that's what happened when you find out that people ain't got your back. Then now that you damn near on death row, you gonna start rolling those people, I guess.
Right. I mean, they did it to him though, low key for real. So I ain't even gonna lie. If I was him too, I'd throw a punch at him too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, for real, because I'm locked up right now. You know?
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
So I mean, honestly, I'll throw a punch at him too though.
Hell yeah, why not? But not only that though, not just the fact that he threw a jab though. The fact too is that it's believable. I mean, because the way they showed that shit, like the corrosion, the way the way that shit is coming out the pipes, bro. That didn't just happen.
Can't just happen, bro. No, that don't happen overnight, bro.
Hell no. And even now, like I say, man, I watch the 5150 show all the time, dog. And my man Zoe Williams that be on there, he always be like, you think I'm militant, you think I be on the black angle. He be on it. He say that it wasn't about money. He said that it was about population control.
Yeah.
He said they was trying to kill motherfuckers. What you think about that, dog? I mean, what you think about that, though? That's a serious conviction, though. That is a serious conviction.
Yes, it is.
But this is something that that is practiced, though. So you think it could have been that kind of thing rather than just a money thing?
No, because I feel like if it was, bro, they have certain ways to do that without doing it with water. You know what I mean? They have.
I mean, that's the fastest way, though.
I mean, it is, but I'm just saying though, like that's too much too publicly. You know what I mean? Like that's too much out of the public. You know what I mean? They like to do that under the ground, under the dirt.
That might be what they want you to think. That might be what they want you to think. Like, oh, they would never do anything like that.
I'm supposed to say that.
Huh?
I don't think they would never do anything like that.
But you don't think that's the case?
Way. Yeah, no, it would have been a whole different way. You know what I mean? I ain't saying they won't.
Right.
Trust me. I'm just saying they'll do it a whole different way, bro.
Right, I see. Now the thing is though is that now, of course, since all of this went down, of course they had to switch back to the Detroit water supply. Now, of course, they getting all this funding now to try to get the infrastructure fixed. But the crazy thing about Flint though is it hit home because we live there, in the surrounding areas. But the reality of it is though is that this shit happened in a whole lot of places. I guarantee you that after they get this situated, it's gonna be a whole bunch of little cities and shit like that.
Well, my thing is, bro,
it's
you know
gonna
what's crazy about it?
Uh-huh.
Man, we surrounded by the Great Lakes.
Yeah,
that's what's bad about it, bro.
But when your infrastructure fucked up, it don't matter. Like, you can have all that water, but if you got the boldest pipes on Earth, then it don't even matter. Right.
Yeah, hey, so right now it don't even matter.
Right, it don't even matter. Yeah, because they got that faulty infrastructure, which not only looking at the fact that they decided to stray away from the Detroit water source because they felt like they was paying too much, but the fact remains now though is that was an infrastructure that they knew at some point they may have needed at some point, but neglected to do anything about it. So to me, that's neglect, and that's just neglect too, though. I mean, but this is the same thing that happens. I mean, it happens nationwide, though. That's the reason why when we had the blackout in 2000, what was that? 2000. What year was that? Yeah, one of the 2004. Yeah. So we had the blackout back then. That's why they were so unprepared, because the infrastructure of a lot of these places are fucked up, and it goes unnoticed for so long because people too busy trying to keep a dollar as opposed to paying some money to make shit right for in the infrastructure. And that's why bridges falling and shit, because they don't put the same attention into it that they need to, because there's too many greedy politicians and too many people, too many citizens who let politicians get away with doing whatever the fuckery they've been doing this whole time. Yeah. But hey,
like nobody should have this much power over water, dog. Like I said, man, water should be free, bro. Like, especially when you're surrounded by it, bro. Like, nobody should have this much water on one thing on water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, but when it's got to be purified and clean so you don't die from drinking it, then it's a little different. Hey, so we'll go to the phone lines real quick, man. I got 313-995. You on live straight from the E Block. Holla at your boy.
What it do?
Maybe 995. I don't know. I say you on there. 995. You there? Oh, I can hear you now. What's going on? I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get through the 10,000 listeners you have there. Very, very.
100,000.
Oh, my bad. Wait, put me in my place. I feel small. I feel small right now. But all right, so is the topic about the Oscar thing, or is the topic about the Flint water situation? Because anyway,
we're doing both.
It's just a bad year for African Americans. It's a bad start to 2016. I'm going to 2016. It's going to be my year. You know what? We got a water crisis, and we ain't got no Oscars nomination. It ain't a good year. It ain't a good start to the year. We ain't started the race off 2016 just right.
Right. No, but we talking about both though. But right now we talking about the Flint water situation.
I just think that, like you said, it's just overall it's just sad. But then it starts within the community. Me and my buddy of mine was like, we were talking about, like, they won't make a real issue until the people themselves come together and shut the city down. Everybody come together and agree. Nobody going to work until we get this fixed. Until we get some action plans in place. There's no, everybody's talking. And everybody's putting Band-Aids on the wound by dropping off water, which is a blessing, don't get me wrong. But they're allowing people to put that Band-Aid on it. Like, no, shut the city down. Nobody goes to work. Cops, city ordinance, walk up to City Hall and say, hey, what are we doing? And let Snyder, make Snyder come like nobody's reported to work anywhere. Walmart, Blockbuster, Family Video, every McDonald's, everybody at home. Take y'all city back.
Right.
That governor, the governor just basically let you know it's about, like you said, profitability, quality of the community. You knew what you were doing, but then here we are. So I would just say, like, to take it back the community. It's just that simple. I don't even know how not nice way to say it. It's just, it makes me sad because when the GM left, if I'm correct, GM left. No, GM, right? I mean,
I believe
it's really nothing up
one
there
of the
no more.
automakers.
Yeah, it's literally nothing up there, man. It's unfortunate, and I'm just glad people seeing it. Let's give back, but it's like that's just a really bad situation because you're destroying generations of kids. It's like this is the new age Chernobyl.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because you lead poisoning, you got kids getting tested for potential retardation, deformities, things like that. Like, how you going to take care of them kids in 15, 20 years and then when they on some form of aid? But then that's going to be getting cut because we can't keep paying, take care of these people. Well, y'all messed them up. I mean,
exactly.
It's like almost like what y'all did to the Indians, but hey, damn, they got to be one half Indian to get a full college ride. You ain't.
You're stupid.
I mean, just think about how they did. I mean, not to put anything on blast, but it's just like you damn near got to do better than what you did for the Native Americans. Like you need to, if some form of restoration needs to be put in place. Healthcare free for the next, X amount of generations or whatever it may be. Because, I mean, that's in 10 years, those 1 or 2 year olds will have medical issues because of all the lead they've been drinking for the last 2 years.
Exactly, and the thing is too though is that them knowing, because like I said, it's impossible. It's impossible that nobody in the powers that be understood how fucked up the infrastructure was before they even made the decision that they wasn't gonna pay Detroit for their water. You can't tell me that. Like you can't.
I agree. Because everybody, because you got learn working in corporate, but they're gonna give you two plans. What the profitability plan is, but they're gonna give you the gray area. They're gonna give you the white area, which is the green area, and they're gonna get the red area. This could potentially, erode some of the pipes within the next, I guarantee they gave it a window of 5 to 10 years and not 3 to 2 years, 2 to 3 years. Right? It came faster than what we expected. Like, shit, it's here already? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Because you don't see, honestly, you don't see any real, you don't see no politician, none of the other elected officials coming to bat for Snyder. Like, we all voted for that, but he's gonna be the scapegoat, and that's just what it is. Yeah. And I mean, and to jump on the Oscar thing, I don't even want. How do I say this? I mean, there's tons of films that get written and wrote, but honestly, until we just start, investing in our own movies and going to see our own movies, but it's going to be hard to do that. Well, difficult to do it right now because they dominate Hollywood. I mean, all we can play is either thugs, gay, your gay best friend,
or a slave,
or a slave. I mean, that is it.
Or a slave, right?
Like, because you look at the last 3 or 4 Oscar winners, like I like Denzel in Training Day. Don't get me wrong, but he was way better in John Q.
Right. John, shit, even better in Malcolm X.
Way better.
Yeah, but they would never give him an Oscar for Malcolm X because of Spike Lee.
Right, yeah, and then on the aspect of Halle Berry, people think of Halle Berry. I was like, she played. That wasn't the best role she could have played in. And then, in my opinion, like that wasn't Oscar nomination. That wasn't Oscar worthy. I mean, I think that they just threw us a bone that year. They gave it Denzel and her in 1 year. Like honestly, Denzel's performance was through the roof, but her performance that wasn't legit like that.
No, it really was.
It's about us just investing in our own, works or whatever. But then, always not trying to look for the hookup or the shortcut on something. Like, dude, you have to pay for your own. I'm fronting the money for my own movie. Can you pay for your hotel while we on location for 3 to 4 months? No, I mean you pay for that. Like, dude, I don't have extra money to pay for that and to pay for that and to pay for this. Like, and it's all us getting. I don't have a blueprint for it, but at some point we do have to stand up. We do have to stand up for some solidarity and just not go and just not even, stop playing that role so they can really look like, wow, we are because now they got now they got some dude who played in on some Showtime shows thinking about being in the biopic for Michael Jackson, and then 12 years ago when Mike was alive, they said Michael Jackson said he doesn't want a white actor to play him, and they gonna force its situation regardless. Like,
Yeah, now that's a whole other situation, dog. I think that's entirely disrespectful. I don't give a fuck how white this man's skin got. With whatever disease he got, or if he was bleaching this shit, there's no respect level in that choice to choose a white man to play Michael Jackson. You can't get a black dude to play Elvis. You can't get a black dude to play
that's
fucking Sinatra.
Right. I feel like it's like at some point somebody in the room should say, "Hey, you think we should do that? What do you mean? What's wrong?" Like, is everybody?
I mean, but bro, y'all talking like it just happened, bro. Like Liz Taylor played Cleopatra, and clearly Cleopatra was black.
Been happening.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just the fact that people want it.
Yeah, you're right.
People don't want to acknowledge it because it's putting our own ugly truths out there. If you guys ever watched the whole the one movie, The Lone Ranger, the remake with Johnny Depp and the Lone Ranger, it got horrible reviews. But if you really watch it, it was actually a good movie. Good plot development, the story. But in my opinion, America don't like the fact that it really showed you how we mistreated Chinese when we used them for underpaid labor, where they were digging out tunnels and unsafe mountains and with methane gas and dying left, right, and being exploded and what do you call that? And barricaded in caves, so they were digging for us. And then how they did the Indians, like taking the silver from them. We'll give you this, we'll give you a watch or two, some liquor and some wine, but we want this whole mountain of silver. Like, it showed all that. Well, it wasn't a good movie. Like, dude, it was a good movie. It actually had a plot, a story you could follow, character development. I'm like,
don't nobody want to see that truth. Don't nobody want to see that truth.
Nobody want to see that truth.
But we also can see the truth about slavery. You know what I mean? They put that on there. They say nigga on slavery 100 million times. You know what I mean? And they get an Oscar because he said nigga 20 million times in one movie.
Well, hopefully that's not the reason they got an Oscar.
I just hope Chris makes him feel extremely uncomfortable that whole night, unless if it already passed. That's the only thing I hope. Hope we make him feel extremely comfortable. Everybody just that fake slow laugh.
Well, let me ask you this before I let you off, though. Just speaking of which, because this is kind of a hot topic too, though. You know, still concerning the Oscars. Do you think Chris Rock should step down?
My gut saying, if you want to stand for nothing, you fall for everything. My gut and my heart saying, yeah. My mind saying it's a paycheck to do what you normally do anyway.
It's a paycheck. Exactly, yeah.
But my heart and my gut saying stand down and show them, hey, we unified in this situation. Like, we need to have, if they're finally start putting diversity categories in play within voting, like, you know, what it's been for years. Like, this has not been new. This has been continuous, and we've been actually arguing it. I think it's just the fact that the Oscars are seeing how powerful social media really is. Like, they can shut it down and have 3 million people out there with signs saying, you know, let these black movies vote for black movies. And they look super stupid with all these rich white folks walking by like, let the black people act. They'll be like, I'm uncomfortable. I ain't going to the Oscars either. I think that's what scared. That's what scared the committee to say, hey, we're going to put some safeguards in place. Because, you know, social media, y'all don't want to be retweeted or hashtag 9 for 5 million times. It'll look bad for y'all. So that's my opinion. Exactly. I think that's why they jumped on it so fast. Like, hey, we're going to do this, so please don't hashtag us.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they trying to do what you call it,
cleanup.
Damage control. Yeah,
damage control.
Yeah, for sure. Well, all right. Well, yeah, I just wanted to ask you about that real quick before I let you go.
Oh, thank you, man. Don't let me go, though. The mind is so massive and strong.
I knew it wouldn't last long, man. All right, bro. Thanks for the call, man.
Wait on it, bro.
I knew it wasn't going to last long, man.
Wait on it, bro.
He can only stay sane for so long, bro.
He's making good points. I'm just sitting here waiting on it. He's going to say something stupid.
He's going to say something crazy. Don't forget, if you're on eblockradio.com or if you're on Blog Talk Radio, you got a few minutes left. You can hit us up, 760-283-4647. And, of course, you want to stick around tonight for our special musical guest, my man Mac Boy Chris, representing the 313, you feel me, all the way from Detroit, representing Mac Town, Mac and Bewick, you know what I'm talking about, off in that area. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget also, too, you can check him out on my music page. But he did just drop his album on Tuesday. All right, so you can go to iTunes and grab that real quick. That's Mac Boy Chris, Boss Music 2. All right, that's volume 2. All right, but you're going to get to hear one of his joints tonight after we get off this hot topic real quick. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna jump on that too since we coming to the end of the show. Now, as far as Chris Rock, you know, stepping down as the host, like it's a couple of things I'm thinking. You know, for one, if he stepped down, I mean, it could definitely, you know, it could definitely ruin any chance of him ever getting any different you know, job in Hollywood. So that's one thing. But him stepping down could prove a point, but you know, at this point I'm kind of iffy at it because, and the only reason I say this is because do you have a greater impact by not showing up, or do you have a greater impact by showing up and saying what you got to say? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Now, you know, some people say that, it don't matter what he say, it's not going to be enough. But, and then a lot of people say that who gives a shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a shit? But my thing is this about black actors and black people in the industry, you know, in Hollywood. My thing is this, man. It's got to be either or. And what I mean by that is if you go complain or you go talk shit about the Oscars, which doesn't have a lot of diversity when it comes to, you know, choosing movies and award winners, but if you go do that, then we also need to be responsible for supporting our own shit. You can't be mad at the Oscars not giving you an award, but then won't show up for the Image Award, like,
or the BET Award.
Like, you know what? It's a problem. You're not getting your just due over here. But then if that's the case, then we need to be 1,000% on our own shit. So when the NAACP say you get an award, then your ass need to be there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. Yeah, I don't want to be the one to say, well, you know, like for instance, using our radio show for an example. And I use the Source magazine because I said something about this before. The Source magazine does a Power 30 every year. So I'm gonna be mad. Like, you know, Source 30 don't give nobody the Power 30. They don't really look at internet radio shows and shit. And then an internet radio show committee come along. Like, how am I gonna talk shit about the Source and then mess around and get some kind of accolade from this smaller venue and then don't even show up?
Exactly. That's right. And that's what my thing is. Like, and this is my thing, bro. Like, people talking all that smack from these black actors and all that, like, for real. Like, this shit been going on since Sidney Poitier. You feel me?
No, you're right. Guess who's coming to dinner?
Yeah. This shit been going on for that long, bro. For one, dog, we have to fight for other shit first, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you big wigs, y'all look down on your black folks. You know what I mean? Like Stacey Dash, you get a little money and shit, y'all don't see the struggle. You know, you forget all about the struggle. You know what I mean? Like, you get a little money in your pocket.
Stacey Dash, I don't even know what angle she coming from. So you can leave her out the argument. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about either. But still, though, you know, it's just a point I'm trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit been going on for a long time, bro. We have to fight within our community first before we can step out of there. Y'all go and get all this money and move to Hollywood, move out of here, and y'all know what y'all just left. Y'all know it's messed up when y'all just left. You know what I mean? Like, throw back. Like the 50 Cent going to Africa and all them people, and Oprah going to Africa and all that. Niggas here that need something. You know what I mean? And not trying to take nothing away from Africa. You know what I mean?
You just did, though, but I feel you.
I'm saying, though, but do your own career first. Take care of home, though. You can't take care, like, You can't take care of nothing else, bro, if your home ain't right, bro. You try to take care of other stuff, outsourcing and do other stuff when your home ain't right. So it ain't going to never be right here. You know what I mean? So a lot of them on their high horse. Yeah. A lot of them on their high horse, you know, they get in their high horse, but now they want to see, oh, yeah, now it's racist. Come on, man. It's been there, dog. Y'all just seeing it now. It's been there, bro. It's other stuff we need to worry about, for real. You know, and a lot of people like, well, if they boycotted it, how they gonna win the war? That ain't the.
Right.
Why do you think they boycotted for? Why do you think they boycotted?
We're not gonna win. Not trying to win it, or just trying to get the correct recognition. That's all.
Right. That's it.
And you know, to some people, it is. It's just Hollywood. It's like, who gives a fuck, right? You know, right. But I figure at some point, this does mean a lot to some people, and it may not mean nothing to people these days. But you figure when our generation passes on and the next generation comes along, you don't want them to have to fight the same thing. Even though in the black community, if you don't really know the difference between 2016 and 1965, because shit ain't everything that our previous generation thought they was fixing for us never actually got fixed anyway. So, at the end of the day, as far as boycotting the Oscars, I think it'll be a good movement for the black actor community and the black movie community, but it's a risky motherfucking move, because when you already dealing with something, you already dealing with a machine that's pretty much kicking you out anyway. So it's a tough one. And sometimes I mean you really have to put caution to the wind though. I mean, for me, and I say that, maybe I speak from this angle because, I'm not in that elite, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not in that upper echelon. But I would say, if it could really prove a point, then why not? I mean, you kind of blackballed anyway to a certain degree. So that means that would just force us to get together and do our own shit.
Exactly. Make BET, well, not BET because that ain't even black owned, but make your own channel. When it was though, they wasn't getting no love. You know what I'm saying? They could have made the BET Awards something like the Oscars, like the Black Oscars. You feel me?
You can have BET Movie Awards. Shit.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, you can have your own movie award.
Could have had that.
I mean, that can't happen now because because we don't own it. But
right. But it could have happened.
It could have happened, right. Right.
But instead, now y'all want to see the light. Oh, they're racist. They've been racist. It's been there. It's been out
right.
there. You know what I mean? So don't start get surprised now that Will Smith didn't get his Oscar for his thing. You want to start up all this stuff. You know what I mean?
You go sneak in Jada.
Yeah, because it made me mad, bro. Like, you worried about that, dog? Where was you at when the police was shooting the niggas? Where was you at? Did you make a post about that? No. You got your son wearing bows in his head.
That's a whole other conversation.
Man, don't let me get on that, because I was angry.
Yeah, you sound angry, dog.
Yeah, because where were you at then, though? Like, seriously, where were you at when all this other stuff was going on?
Right.
You know what I mean? I understand you concerned. I give you big props because you're concerned about your husband, and that's love. That's totally love. But you can't be wanting to do something for one thing and all this other crap going on around you. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I dig that. I dig that most definitely, man. But we gonna see how it play out though. We gonna see how it goes. And Chris Rock, to my knowledge, I haven't seen no statement, and then I haven't seen him say nothing. So, I'm kind of curious as to how he gonna handle this. You know what I'm saying? I think either way he do it is gonna be a problem. Like, there's no win in that. Like, he can drop out and get blackballed by the Hollywood community, or he can stay on and get blackballed by black people. So it's like it's no win in there really. It's at the end of the day, it's gonna be how he feel about it. I mean, at least I hope so. I hope that's the move he make on how he feel about the situation. You feel me? Hey, man, on that note, dog, we done talked enough about dirty water and dirty Hollywood, man. It's about that time to get up out of here. I want to thank everybody that checked me out on our very first Periscope broadcast, man. So shout out to y'all. Of course, I'm be putting some more Periscope stuff up pretty soon here now that I got my little situation, my little internet situation together. So I'll be doing a little more scoping. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to everybody that checked us out on eblockradio.com, on the mobile app, and on Blog Talk Radio, man. Everybody that called in today. Shout out to my man, Corporate Cody. You know what I'm saying? Always dropping the knowledge and then ending off with the foolishness.
The wheel fall off, bro.
Right.
Don't try it. The wheel just come right off.
Man, that's crazy, dog. Hey, but on that note, man, we up out of here. I'm going to finish enjoying my 58-degree Colorado weather, man. But
okay,
you know,
I'm cooking, so you know.
But you know what it is, man. It's the Live Cloud Radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial every Thursday from 7 to 8. But make sure you check out all the replays at www.eblockradio.com, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis.
That dude, my money.
For sure, man. R.I.P. to my guy Buns, as always, man. And we're going to end off the show tonight, man, with our musical guest, Mac Boy Chris, man, all the way from Detroit, man. 313, stand up. Detroit, we're in the building. Make sure you go to iTunes right now and cop Mac Boy Chris's album, Boss Music 2, all right? How about your boy, man? We up out here, man. E-Block Radio, dog.
the livest cloud radio show on the planet.